Okay, so let's record this session of group discussion, and let me give you the topic of the discussion. It was recently asked in one of the group discussions, and it is a very relevant problem also of India as of now. This is the topic. So topic is projected on your screen. So the topic is core engineering branches are vanishing from the colleges now. Core engineering branches are vanishing from the colleges, and this is cause of concern. So it is visible on your screen at the topic core engineering branches. You know what is core engineering branches? Admission is in computer science IT, but not in other branches nowadays. Core engineering branches are vanishing from the colleges, and that is a cause of concern. So it is the topic for GD. I'll give you 2 minutes to think, and then I'll come to each one of you. You will introduce, each one of you will introduce, uska discussion करेंगे, and then we conclude. So give yourself 2 minutes, jot down your ideas, and then I come to you one by one. Okay, so I think now I start with one by one. So let's start with Puneet. Puneet, say something about this. Introduce the topic.
Sir, I believe the topic here given is core engineering branches vanishing from colleges, which is a cause of great concern. And I believe that it is definitely true. But if being a positive, having a positive mindset, and if I have to look at the positive outlook of it, I would say the only good thing about this that comes to mind is that only the job related or job profile related information is shared or things are taught to students. So it no unnecessary or irrelevant subjects are covered, and hence it might be in that way it might be good, but otherwise since we all know basics are one of the most important thing, so it really is a cause of great concern.
Okay, now I think Siddharth can go ahead.
So, okay, thank you, sir, giving me opportunity. Sir, core engineering branch is not vanishing from the college, but it is defame uh, as compared to other branch CSIT on the basis of job and placement scenario. But I think that core engineering branch have a uh, on my perspective on the core engineering branch has on value nowadays in the like I am a chemical engineering, so oil and gas is huge demand in the current scenario. So I think a student should be or students will be practically and also as per a student should as per interest should be choose the branch.
Okay. So you people can either speak in Hindi or English, wherever you are comfortable. You can use both the languages. Akash, go ahead.
Good evening. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity.
Speak loud. You are not audible.
Hello, is it audible? Am I audible?
कुछ disturbance आ रहा है. Correct it अपना. In the meantime, I come to another. Saurabh, can you go? Akash, अपना correct करो जरा audio system. Saurabh.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. The topic given us is two core engineering branches banishes from college. That is concern. तो आई थिंक अब ब्रांचों को अप टू डेट एंड कुछ मॉडिफाई करने की जरूरत है, बिकॉज बहुत साल से वो सेम ही कोर्स चला आ रहा है, जो इवन इंडस्ट्रियल में भी चेंजेस आ गए हैं, तो वो सारा हमको चेंज करने की जरूरत है. एंड आई थिंक CSIT में लोग ज्यादा जा रहे हैं. इवन एक सब रीजन ये भी हो सकता है कि CSIT का प्लेसमेंट अच्छा जा रहा है अभी, एंड पैकेज भी CSIT में प्राइवेट सेक्टर में ज्यादा स्कोप है CSIT में, rather than going in core.
Okay. Now, Amar.
Yes, sir. So basically, when we talk about colleges or when we're taking admissions in our colleges, the first thing is definitely is coming in our mind, maybe due to our mentality or that we have adopted nowadays. That means up to late 2000, now recently it was going on the mentality कि जॉब कैसे लगेगा. मतलब अगर हम लोग एक कोई सी ब्रांच में ले रहे हैं, when we are taking any branches that may be core or software, the main concept we are thinking कि about after 4 years when we complete our that core, that may be software, anything, so what will be the placement, what will be the output from what we can gain from that. So due to this mentality, there are lots of advantages when we talk about non-core branches. That may be software, that we talk, the best example is the software companies or the IT sector companies, IT sector hubs. So maybe there are lots of advantages as compared to the core engineering branches which we are choosing nowadays. But due to these reasons or due to this kind of mentalities, or the concept of that vanishing one, that maybe that the core engineering branches that are being vanishing nowadays from the colleges, it is the topic what we are discussing now. So basically there are 2-3 things which we should have to discuss about. First is the causes, that why the core engineering branches is vanishing nowadays. That means around I mean we can say कि around 6 to 7 years is last 6 to 7 years we can see कि basically the core engineering, that may be mechanical or that may be any other core branches, that are simply vanishing from our college. That means we are not going for that to choose that core engineering branch, rather than we are choosing any IT or software kind of stuffs. So first one is the causes we should have to discuss, and second one is some changes or some remedy that we can maybe with our discussion, with our fruitful discussion, we can suggest some sort of suggestions or anything from our discussion which will go in further. So thank you.
Okay. Now I think Shraddha.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you for providing me this opportunity. I'm glad to be a part of this discussion today. The topic given to us is core engineering branches vanishing from colleges, and obviously it is a great cause of grave concern. As we know that these the core branches, they are the pillars of engineering, as that is civil, electrical, mechanical, electronics. But nowadays people are more inclined towards computer sciences and as well as the hybrid branches such as telecommunication and all this. This might be because of the increased placement ratios, and people see more success rates in computer science, ITs, as compared to the core branches. Therefore, and I believe that the roadmap that we can go upon in this discussion is, first we should discuss about the causes that leads to the decreased demand of core engineering branches, and the effects that would cause, the long-term effects that would cause because of ignoring these branches, and lastly we can discuss upon the solutions to it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I think the Saurav is left.
No, sir.
Okay. Who is left? Akash, you are left?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to introduce the topic. In my opinion, core engineering branches are vanishing from the college is a grave concern, because nowadays, because of the digital boom and IT boom, a lot of number of jobs are in the IT sector, the software sector. Also in this industry 4.0, the students think that the lifestyle of luxury is more important than standing 12 hours outside in the rains doing commissioning and testing. for the core in the core field. So also the money factor comes into play, where in the digital sector and the software sector we get a lot of money for the same amount of work done in the core sector, where we get peanuts, where we get paid peanuts. So that is the most important part. Also, the opportunities are less in the core sectors. That's why the core engineering branches are vanishing from colleges. The most important thing that we can go moving forward is the interaction between the two branches, that is the digital as well as the core. Thank you.
Okay. So I think everybody has introduced or somebody is left. Everybody is introduced. Now, if possible, you can be visible, because the group discussion should be done if you're visible. If it is not possible for you for poor connectivity or otherwise, no issue. But if you can be, then be visible. And now I'll give you 10 to 15 minutes for the discussion. You people are to discuss. You are not to create a chaos. You have to listen to others. You have to give your points to others. And GD can be done in Hindi or English. You can put your points in that direction. So I open the house for discussion among all of you now. Please proceed ahead.
So
Hello
basically,
everyone.
what?
As discussed, now that we have to discuss according to some roadmap, right? कि cause क्या होगा, effect क्या होगा, फिर long term उसके effects क्या होंगे, solutions क्या होंगे. So I think we should proceed upon this. कि first we should discuss कि क्या cause है इसके, कि क्यों
Cause.
engineering core branches they are lagging behind.
बिल्कुल causes
Yes,
में
I
अगर मैं
totally
सबसे
agree
पहला
with
पॉइंट
you,
अगर मैं
Shraddha.
बोलूं, अगर
Yes,
कॉजेस
yes,
में
yes.
सबसे पहला पॉइंट अगर मैं बोलूं वो है मेंटेलिटी. जब हम लोग देखते हैं कि ब्रांचेस, जैसे हम लोग इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है, वो बस बोलने वाली बात होती है कि हम लोग मैकेनिकल ले रहे हैं तो भाई मैं मैकेनिकल में कुछ करना चाह रहा हूँ, आई हैव टू डू सम मैकेनिकल इन माय फ्यूचर टाइम, आई विल डू दैट. लेकिन जब हम लोग सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, फोर्थ तक मैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस की बात कर रहा हूँ, और मे बी बहुत लोगों के पास एक्सपीरियंस हुआ होगा, ये फेस किए होंगे चीज, कि फर्स्ट ईयर में जब हम लोग प्रॉपर कोर के लिए सोचते हैं कि भाई कोर में ही जाना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, जब डे बाय डे सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर तक जाता है, तो हम लोग वो जो अपने आप अपना माइंड सेटअप चेंज होने लगता है. हम लोग खुद देखते हैं कि हमारा माइंड इंक्लाइंड हो रहा है कि यार कोई सीनियर से सॉफ्टवेयर में इतने अच्छे प्लेसमेंट लेके जा रहे हैं, कोर कंपनीज आ ही नहीं रही है, अगर आ भी रही है तो बहुत कम 15,000 20,000 सैलरी में लेके जा रही है, लेकिन सॉफ्टवेयर आ रही है तो 40 45 50 तक भी लेके जा रही है. फिर ये सब पॉइंट है, पहला पॉइंट. दूसरा पॉइंट ये है कि जो हमको सबसे बड़ी बात है वो है बल्क प्लेसमेंट, क्योंकि जब भी कोर कंपनीज आती है तो बहुत कम, जैसे कि नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट ऑब्वियसली वो थोड़ा कम ही लेती है. अब मैकेनिकल के लिए आ रही है, अब एक कंपनी आके बैठ रही है, उसमें हम लोग 100-200 लोग बैठे रहे हैं, लेकिन उसमें से 3 या 4 बच्चों को प्लेसमेंट लेके जा रही है. लेकिन सॉफ्टवेयर में अगर सॉफ्टवेयर की कंपनी, अगर आईटी हो या कोई सीएस ब्रांच की कंपनी हो या ईटीसी भी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स टेलीकम्युनिकेशन का ब्रांच हो, अगर उसमें अगर कोई आ रहा है बैठने के लिए, अगर आ रहा है तो वो एकदम बल्क में उठा के लेके जाती है. तो ये एक बहुत ही अच्छा पॉइंट है कॉज
I
के लिए.
completely agree with
you,
Amar.
Amar.
The thing is that
The point that you said
most
about the
important
less
thing is
money
that
available and less job opportunity, I totally agree
Yes.
with you that in core sector the money is less and also the job opportunity is less, and also if we see that in the government sector competition is so much at peak level, even if even in the Oil India which we are applying, we can see how much less vacancies there, and so many students are fighting for such small seats. This is the I believe this is the main reason children or students are not opting for this
because
core
Actually,
engineering
so
branches.
Puneet, because of the
actually,
Also,
digital
actually,
boom,
one more thing I
digital
want to
boom
add here,
and the
yes, one
IT
more
boom,
thing I want
the
to add
software
here is
sector
that
has
yes,
actually
Akash, one
evolved
more
for a
thing
lot
I
of
Akash, one
want
years.
to
second.
add
Akash,
here
Akash, one
about
second.
Actually,
the
Akash, one second.
core
Puneet, please.
branch. Yeah, one more
Puneet,
thing I
Puneet,
want
please
to
continue.
add here. One more thing that I wanted to add here is that in core branches, because of the industrial revolution that one of my friend mentioned here, the
4.0.
involvement of softwares, industrial revolution fourth generation is there. So the involvement of software in almost every branches is there, which is not present in core branches. What we are taught is that with some workshops or with some activities like that, so the inculcation of these softwares are the most important thing. Hence, the
Actually, Puneet,
popularity.
one thing.
Yes,
Actually,
One
Puneet,
Akash,
thing
one
is
thing.
that
very well.
Puneet,
If you are
let me
telling
tell you
about
the software
industries
related
4.0,
in the
No,
electrical
let me
also, in
finish.
the core sector also.
I
In
want
the
to
core
tell here
sector
why
also, there is
the
a electric
yeah.
in the core sector also we can see
What
the
what
software
I want
point
to
of
tell
view.
here is
The
that
smart
why the
meters
core
that we use
engineering
in
branches are
smart grids
getting
also
less
help with software.
popularity. The most
guys,
important point
please.
of concern here is that why the core engineering branches are getting less popularity, and the main reason which I can see here is that involvement of software. For example, if you see civil or electrical, there might be the softwares like CAD, but they are not the part of the syllabus of normal syllabus. They are being taught like a additional elective subject or something like that. And considering having the softwares, like for example, branches like
Saurabh,
biomedical
unmute
or
yourself.
triple E
Saurabh,
branches,
unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
like
I think
branches like biomedical and triple E branches.
So actually, the thing is that in the software sector also,
Guys,
there is
please
a
one by one.
interrelation between the
Guys, one
software
by
and the
one.
core sector. The thing is that in the smart grid and in the electrical sector, there is a smart grid.
Guys, please
And in
one
the
by one.
smart
Guys, please
grid,
continue one
I
by one,
think
please.
anyone should speak.
smart grid also, we can find that there is
Just
a
print chaos.
application of artificial intelligence or AI in smart grid. So there is a interrelation between the software as well as the core sector. We can find that we use AI in developing some of the electrical vehicle components, and actually the running of the ADAS or the ADAS system in the electrical vehicles require AI or software knowledge. So that is the most
Akash, can you have
important
a
thing.
point about why it is vanishing? The topic is the
No,
core engineering branches is
I am
vanishing
the
from
topic
college.
is
Why?
about the engineering college, the core sector, core engineering branches are vanishing from colleges, but that
We
is
are discussing about the
but
causes,
that
na?
is
Right now we are discussing
Yeah,
about the
the
causes.
the cause is
first
like
point
that
over
only,
here
right?
that we are
So
discussing is
I'm
what is the
going to say
cause of
that
it.
it is not vanishing altogether. Actually, there is some interrelation or correlation between the two branches also. Because without software also electrical or mechanical cannot exist. Because of the digital boom in the industry 4.0, this type of digital skills, that is the software skills, are necessary for
No,
surviving.
still you are correct. Almost you are somehow correct.
Is not
Yes.
vanishing. So a student should be
Still,
It is not
take
vanishing. Actually, it is the core
the
branches are
simple
not
thing.
vanishing. If you
The
see
simple
in
thing.
IITs or NITEs, the tier 2 institutions, the placements are going on, but the profile that is given to them are not entirely core
See,
linked.
vanishing
There
here
is
means
a
the
R&D
popularity
effect to
decreasing,
this.
decreasing of the popularity of these
Hmm.
core branches. It does not mean that it is disappearing, vanishing. You don't have to take it the word vanishing by heart. Okay, it means the popularity is decreasing. Why the students
Popularity
are
is
not
decreasing,
opting?
and
Why the
Actually,
our
why
popularity
choosing,
is also not
we are
there.
choosing.
If you see
every
the
college,
number
you
of
can
students
see.
occurring in the core branches in tier 2 institutions, you will see a lot of students taking up electrical, mechanical,
Yeah,
as well as
exactly.
civil from
Exactly
civil
my
from
point,
this side.
Akash. The lot of students
That-
definitely are taking, but if you
Definitely
consider the
taking.
recent trends,
See,
if
see.
there is a 60 seat in any college for electrical and computer
Yes.
science, but 10 years ago, now the electrical is same, 60 seats only, but computer science has
But
increased to
the
120 or
CS branch is
150.
very.
It means
No,
if
more
CS
than that.
says,
More than that.
yeah,
It is more than
definitely,
that.
but it only indicates the
Also,
popularity of
also,
these branches are increasing.
I would like to also I would also like to
Please
add
continue.
upon that.
mechanical
I would
and
also like
electrical.
to add that
One second.
basically.
Yes,
Shraddha, please
yes,
continue.
Shraddha. Please go on,
Machine.
Miss Shraddha.
So as per
Yes,
the requirement, I
and
think the as
I
per
would
of the
like to add
requirement,
that
as per of the
because of the
we cannot say that core engineering is not have a valuable. We are not authorized. So it will concern to the university and the government. They can decide. And I also want to add some point, like core engineering has own value, and it will fluctuate. Like nowadays, the CS and IT has the huge demand. As far as you mentioned, like Puni said that have a job opportunity.
Siddharth. Up to the year 2014. See, up to year. See. Up to year in our India. I want to add on one point on your point, Siddharth. कि up to 2008 in our India, the number of core companies and the number of software companies is now at that time it was somehow balanced. But right now the scenario last 6-7 years we are seeing, and after the COVID kind of stuff also we are seeing the number of core companies are very less as compared to the number of software companies
Actually,
that has been growth nowadays.
Also, I would like to add that because of
decreasing at any because the number of core companies is not decreasing.
गवर्नमेंट जॉब में
No, not core company decreasing. I am telling
the thing
is
is that
more. The
number of students taking up the
I
core
think
branch
that
is
the mentality
decreasing.
of the people also plays. I think
Yes.
that the mentality of the people also plays a major role in this, because people
Yes.
like us, we want to get into being a part of core field. We like, matlab, most of the people like to be a part of going for higher education
See.
or being
The
a part
simple
of
thing.
government.
The
Right?
simple thing. I'm a job holder guy. So I know the scenario of the core companies in the shop floor, how I have to work there. But everybody needs a non-hectic job. Just
Exactly.
be at home and just working in
That's
8 to 10 hours.
That's what
Yes,
my
Amar,
point is,
and
that we would like to
Actually, Amar,
we,
there
we,
is,
I would like to add to your point that you want that people are more in towards the relaxed way of job. But even if
Non-hectic
you are
job.
talking about the core branches and that we have the interest in it, we cannot disagree with the point that even we feel the requirement of learning softwares like MATLAB or AutoCAD
Hmm.
for electrical
yes,
Ah,
yes.
because
yes.
it is important, and the major concern is that only. That's why the popularity is
see,
decreasing
Amar,
of
it is
core
not
But
about the
branches.
as some,
electrical.
I think
You
that
What?
the software
Yeah,
with
companies
the
first
also.
let
with
me
When you do
first
with
the job,
complete,
you have
please.
to
Please
you
let
have
me
to
first
do the
complete. Listen
point
to
to
me.
point.
What I have to say, what I want to
The
say
point
here
is
is that
that
Okay,
we
okay.
also
are
the
not
point
Siddharth, 1
taught.
second. Puneet, please
there
continue.
is
Puneet,
also
please
if
continue.
Yeah,
if
what
you're
I
working
want
for
to
the
say
foreign
here is
company
that we are not
clients.
taught softwares like MATLAB or AutoCAD in the school itself. Hence, the
Hmm.
companies, even the private companies, are not interested in core branches,
Hmm.
which gives a rise to the vanishing, or you can say unpopularity of these branches. Because ultimately, the main goal of every individual or every student is to get a job, right? And if we are
See, the
not getting a
popularity,
job, if
if you're talking about
Amar,
the popularity, na,
Puneet, the
if you are
we are
popularity,
talking
if
not
about
we
the
talk about the
popularity, na, it is the
popularity, then it
mentality
is
of
not
us.
happening.
It is the
See, the
yeah
mentality of us
popularity
ki
is
we are
not
not
there.
choosing.
If you want,
yeah
if you take the
no,
core
but
job
we
purpose to
chose
only
right,
MATLAB and
and
Skylab, it
the
is not good.
I
The
also
core
feel
job
that
also
I
needs
I
to
also feel
commissioning and
that
testing and also R&D.
softwares and IT provide much more development opportunities as compared to
yes, exactly. No,
compared to
Yes.
our fields,
आई थिंक
because there
Hmm.
are
it
many
will
गवर्नमेंट
options
definitely
and
help.
many
गवर्नमेंट
Yes,
जॉब
technologies
भी
that
कोर
are
सेक्टर में डिक्रीज हुई है, वो भी
simultaneously
एक
See, Shraddha,
developing day by day in
the
software.
software
कंसर्न
sector
की जरूरत है कि
yes,
पहले गवर्नमेंट जॉब
definitely.
is
आ रही
going
थी
through a
कोर में,
patch
अभी
where
गवर्नमेंट जॉब
there is
नहीं
a
Excellent.
very
तो ये
saturation
भी
of
एक
number of
पॉइंट है कि
employees working in the software industry. Whereas in core
Exactly.
industry, there is
Saurabh
a
ji,
lot
can you
of
continue?
not
1 point, any?
saturated
You can add.
for the not saturation in the core sector. Why? Because core
Hmm.
sector, as Puneet said, it is for MATLAB and Skylab. The core sector does not only depend upon those softwares or MATLAB or Skylab or doing R&D. It also pertains to commissioning and testing, where you have to stand for 12 hours in the sun and make substations and
No,
all.
no. Puneet
So
has
that
given
is
a
the most
no.
But
important
Puneet
thing
has given
in the
specific point
software.
only.
Yeah.
Not he
I
bound that thing.
haven't
He just give a
generalized
specific
anything,
point.
man.
Just
Only give
I'm
a
going to
specific
add on
point.
that.
Nothing else.
That is not
I
the
was
only
just
thing that is
Ah,
wrong.
you
We
can
are
add. You
not
can add.
generalizing.
going the rough. So of course the core sector is going through a rough patch, but that doesn't mean that software engineers have an easy life. They also have a
Yes,
not
exactly,
luxurious life.
exactly. What I wanted to
But
say,
As
what
compared,
we
I
said,
but we
was
can compare,
telling a
na.
cause.
society will
I,
Yes,
dominate over
I
the
was
core
just
engineering.
telling a cause
Core
here.
engineering is
What
also
could be the
working
cause of the vanishing
causes.
of
Yes.
core
at the
branches?
manufacturing like oil and
I
gas.
was not
Society cannot
generalizing anything.
manage the oil and gas.
And in the COVID time, we can say that like syringes and masks. There's also these work also going to the other branch like the biotechnology and the bioinformatics. So I cannot say that we are not authorized to compare the other branch, but as per we can compare all of them like job placement and placement scenario and
आई थिंक
Siddharth ji.
हमको somehow अपने कोर्सेज
engineering
को
like
मॉडिफाई करना पड़ेगा अकॉर्डिंग
हाँ
टू
सौरभ जी प्लीज कंटिन्यू
इंडस्ट्री क्या चाह
हाँ
रही है,
सौरभ जी
लाइक
कंटिन्यू
जैसे अभी इसके साथ क्या है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को उन्होंने मॉडिफाई कर दिया है।
देखिए
अभी बहुत
सौरभ
सारे
जी के
कॉलेजों
पॉइंट
में
पे एक
adopt
पॉइंट
कर
में
लिया है,
देखिए
बहुत सारे
सौरभ जी के
कॉलेज
पॉइंट पे एक पॉइंट मैं इंक्लूड करूंगा। हिंदी में कहावत है ना, जो दिखता है वही बिकता है। ये क्योंकि हम लोग देखते हैं, क्योंकि जैसे कंपनीज जब भी हम लोग कोर कंपनीज में बैठ, जैसे कोर
हम लोग क्या है कि
ब्रांचेस में लेके
कंपनी
पढ़ते
को
हैं,
अभी
अपने आप
बेसिकली
चेंज
क्या
होता है।
हम लोग कंपनी की डिमांड नहीं देख रहे कि कंपनी को क्या चाहिए, हम लोग वही
Yes,
पुराने
क्या चाहिए
exactly,
कंटिन्यू
exactly.
करे जा रहे हैं। एंड कंपनी इंडस्ट्रियल का हर बार डे टू डे चेंज होता जा रहा है सिनेरियो की उनकी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है। एंड आई थिंक
बेसिकली स्किल्स की बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग, स्किल्स की बात कर रहे हैं, मतलब
Yes,
कौन से स्किल क्या चाहिए, हम लोग कर किस
skill
में
set
रहे
is
हैं।
the most important concern.
हाँ,
Exactly,
तो मे
the
बी
Saurabh
सम
जो मोर
mentioned.
हाइब्रिड चेंज करके हम लोग कुछ मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं ब्रांचेस में। एंड
Yes,
गवर्नमेंट जॉब भी डिक्रीज हुई है तो
it is already gaining importance. That's why the core branches are vanishing, and the clubbing of the branches are gaining importance. For example, like biomedical, you must have heard, or electronics and electrical, you must have heard, and
No,
electronics
in
and
MTechs also.
communication,
In
someone must
MTechs
have
also,
heard.
if you are
Yeah, in
doing,
MTech also
if you are
there is a
MTech,
particular
data
department called the
science branches are
interdisciplinary. Yes, Amar, there is a
interdisciplinary
particular
branches.
department called interdisciplinary, and that
हाँ,
department is of most importance because companies or industry are looking for those people which have skill set. For example, if I have one skill, so they are looking for the better candidate must have two skills, so they
हाँ,
will definitely opt the two skill one,
हाँ,
right? So interdisciplinary gives that edge to everybody. So the only importance or only good thing we can see here from vanishing the core branch or emerging of the clubbing of different branches is that the placement ratio is increasing and individual is
Hmm.
getting more knowledge. For example, an electrical engineer have mostly the knowledge of electrical part only, but the electrical
Puneet,
and
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Puneet,
please
here
continue.
I would like to add upon that. Don't you
Hmm.
think that we need quality rather than quantity? Like we are studying random thing. मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें पढ़ रहे हैं, ये भी पढ़ रहे हैं, वो भी पढ़ रहे हैं, ये core का पढ़ रहे हैं, वो इसका पढ़ रहे हैं. But still,
No,
मतलब
ma'am.
perfection.
No,
नहीं
ma'am.
नहीं नहीं, उससे
I believe
उससे
the
बेटर है
people,
कि
ma'am, I believe the
हाँ.
people or professors of IIT or any good education department are educated enough or smart enough that they are including all the basics as well as the important aspects that might be required for the industries of
Management papers,
today's
basically the
generation.
management papers, the
Yeah, the
management papers which we are going for.
management, yeah, management people are taking the syllabus. For example, I just now mentioned biomedical, right? If you go through
Biomed.
the syllabus of biomedical, you will see they are covering from basics till the end, and all those things are being utilized in the industry, right? And there is nothing missing.
The best
For ex-
example,
yeah,
we can see
you
in the
are
mechanical branches. If the in the 8th semester we have 44 or 46 papers total. Out of that,
yeah.
around 18 or 20 papers is our based on our core, and rest in the management type of subjects are there. There are lots
Yeah,
of supply
definitely.
chain
Elective,
management.
there are
That
elective
lots
subjects,
of
right? So
papers are there.
we
Yes,
cannot just
But
generalize saying that we are going out of
Actually, I
yes,
proportion with
agree
the
with
clubbing
Shraddha
of
that
branches.
there should be a quality rather than quantity, because if we focus mainly on electrical on one subject, we can be a masters in that subject, and there is a dearth of
no, it's
quality
not that. It's
engineers,
not that.
quality
If
electrical
company,
engineers.
Oh,
Yeah, let me finish,
no,
Amar.
no.
See, there is a thing is that
Yes,
like
Akash,
there is a
can you just
quality.
answer me
Quality is
one
more
thing?
important. There is a dearth
If
of
you are
quality engineers
Akash, just answer me one thing. If you are
in core
master in
sector.
electrical engineering and you need to design a
Okay.
system,
Yes, the
and I
company.
have knowledge
Yeah,
of
if I
both electrical
if you
engineering
are
as
in a
well as
master
MATLAB,
electrical engineer,
how
you
Yeah.
should
can
not
you
able to
do?
design a
How
system. You
can
can design
you
a
do it
See,
better
subsystem.
than me?
see,
What I
what
am
is the
saying
There is
is,
demand?
a thing
what
also.
What?
I
what
think
what
See.
I'm
I
saying is,
We can
I
be
think that we are diverting from the
great
topic
in
because
testing.
here I
yes,
think that we are
exactly.
diverting
Now that
from the topic because we want to save core engineering, right?
yeah,
According to the topic,
exactly. And now
not
that you have
Yes, no,
mentioned
no.
not the
Shraddha,
hybrid.
It is
now
a
that
It's not
relevant.
a matter of
Shraddha, that
saving.
you
I'm
have
The
explaining, na.
topic
mentioned
is
here
whether the
about
vanishing is a
now
cause
that
of
we have
concern or not.
discussed,
So it's
yeah,
a cause
now
of
that
No,
we
you
have
have told.
the
we
topic
have
is
See.
discussed.
I'm going to the state in the topic. The topic is where
Yes,
it's a cause of concern or not. My answer is that yes, it is a cause of concern. We need
yes,
quality electrical
definitely.
engineers.
we
And
we
No,
Akash,
you said
Akash,
according
I
to
quality.
would like
You
to
said
add
no
here.
quality. See,
according
Yes,
according
see,
to
Puneet, 1 second.
We
see
need quality.
You
We need
said quality.
quality
You
electrical.
said quality.
according to
What I
we
am.
need to restore our core engineering branches first. I
Yes,
think okay
that's why
it is
for
ठीक
getting
है
that
कि
quality, you need to restore. You
yes
need to restore the
नहीं
core
नहीं,
engineering.
इम्प्रूविंग क्वालिटी
My
की बात
answer is
करें ना,
direct.
तो मैं उसको ऐड कर, मैं उस क्वालिटी पे ऐड ऑन एक पॉइंट किया, मैं बोला कि स्किल, क्योंकि आप स्किल बढ़ाए, क्योंकि जिस कंपनी को जो
नहीं ठीक
रिक्वायरमेंट है
है
आप
आप
उस पे काम
हाइब्रिड
कीजिए.
नहीं
अब
ठीक है आप हाइब्रिड ब्रांचेस बना रहे हैं लाइक बायोमेडिकल है ठीक है सब ठीक है दे आर हाइब्रिड ब्रांचेस बट हम अपने कोर
डाटा
को
साइंस है,
नहीं
डाटा
छोड़
साइंस
सकते
है,
ना.
बहुत सारे कंपनी.
यस but हम
नहीं,
अपने
छोड़ तो
कोर
नहीं
को नहीं
सकते.
छोड़ सकते ना.
Shraddha, I
Exactly.
would
और
I would like to
in our
take
domain
your
also,
point
right?
further, Shraddha, if you may allow me. That now that we have discussed about the cause that why it is vanishing, like old syllabus structure, less involvement,
Hmm.
less money, less job opportunity. So I would like to come to a solution. What can be done here? So what I believe that can be done here is the improvement of the skill. This is the most important point because
Yes.
any
What is
firm, any
required? What is
industry,
required for a company, for a particular company?
yeah,
What is the required of
any
a skill
company,
which we have to
yes,
improve?
Amar,
Yes.
please let me finish. What the most important thing which I believe is the improvement of the skill of every individual. For
उसके
example,
हिसाब से
I might have
प्लेस बननी चाहिए और
the
उसके बाद
knowledge of
में उसके
core subjects,
हिसाब से
but
अपने
I
स्किल को
need the
सेट करना
knowledge of
चाहिए और
software
किसी
to
को
put
Guys,
that
one by one,
knowledge for
guys,
use.
please,
it is
one by
not
one.
Yes.
Puneet, continue.
like
Yes, what I am
like
saying is that the solution to
I'm
this
saying
problem
that
of less popularity or vanishing of core branches, the solution might be can be this, that we can increase our skill apart from learning the core knowledge. Like it is important, but we have to have it. But other than that, we
So
have
why
to.
can't we
We
increase
are
our
going
skill
on
in
a
the core domain
decreasing
only?
trend, right?
We can increase
Yes,
our
I
skill in
also
core
agree
domain
that
also, right?
have a
Why we
knowledge of
require
other things as
multidisciplinary
well
subjects
to
like data
utilize
science
the
and
core
all?
knowledge.
Data science is a statistic based subject. It's a complete statistic based subject. It is not a code. It is nothing in relation with the core subject. It is completely statistic based subject. So why will we not increase our skill in the core domain
core
itself?
ब्रांचेस में एडमिशन ही नहीं हो रहे हैं.
right?
नहीं,
The only thing that is
Admission
that is
that's why I
that
wanted
is
to
that
discuss
is
the solution to this
the
problem,
only
right?
thing that is
Solution,
happening
solution.
right now is
See,
the
guys,
dearth of
we have
opportunities in core
Akash,
sector.
we have limited time, so I would request you
Time,
to
so
just now come to the solution
go for
to this
solutions
problem.
or any idea, any
Yeah,
some short
any
of
idea
So
any
my
that you
suggestions.
solution is
suggest.
that my
I am
solution is that
suggesting one
my
solution.
solution is that in case in spite of giving this interdisciplinary branches or not, we can increase our knowledge in a particular area so much so that the companies, the core, there are a lot of core companies in India and
I
all over
agree.
the world. They
But
will
there are very
completely
less
hire.
vacancies.
I agree with
Not at a time,
agree with
availability will
Akash
be there,
because
no?
I agree with Akash because obviously by
what
increasing the opportunities in our core branch only we can find a solution to that. So rather than going for interdisciplinary branches, obviously it is important, but as our topic is that we have to preserve our core engineering, so finding a solution to it, we can increase the opportunities in our branches, increase the our knowledge to in the same branch, so that
Shraddha, I beg to differ
Knowledge, I
with
think,
you
is
in this
looking
regard
at
because
core
if
ही
you
है.
keep
we
on
cannot say
studying,
we
you
are
will
not
जब आप
organized
visit
to
करोगे, जब आप
compare
use
the core
कराएंगे.
branches over the CSNIT. We have to look over the after 10 years what will give the what will get the opportunity, and we have to work on it, and we have to increase your skill. It is not like रूढ़िवादी विचार कि CSNIT have a luxury life and
exactly.
like have a good placement. It is not like that. And
तो मेरे ख्याल से हमको
और एक
हमको
point है
अपने कोर ब्रांचेस को भी उस लेवल तक पहुंचाना चाहिए.
अगर हम लोग एक कोर ब्रांच में फोकस करेंगे तो कॉलेज में से नहीं मैनेज होगा ना.
Then after we have to take the core branch, and it is not like that. It will be not like that कि हमारे दोस्त ने
show our juniors. So I completely agree with Siddharth. We have to
और ये चीज और देखिए और ये अवेयरनेस अगर ये जो अवेयरनेस की बात जैसे आप किए ना आप
and
हाँ जी सुनिए
like luxury life and payment is it is not a value.
देखो भाई सॉफ्टवेयर में भी लग्जरी नहीं होता है, ठीक है. वो फॉरेन क्लाइंट्स में
वो भी हेक्टिक होता है हर चीज का बात यही है
कहीं भी नहीं है.
बात यही है, बात बहुत सिंपल है.
क्या है फिर? Then what is the solution of
बात यही है जैसे अवेयरनेस की बात की है. देखिए जैसे अवेयरनेस की बात की है ना कि हम लोग को
that you get a job in a core sector. There are a lot of companies who are trying to give a jobs. Okay, they will give the skilled person. You take the job and you show your juniors that you are getting the jobs in a core sector. Then only the juniors.
एक सॉल्यूशन में देना चाहूंगा.
सॉल्यूशन में देना चाहूंगा.
जैसे हम लोग अवेयरनेस देखिए
Akash, getting a job is not difficult in core sector. The problem here is the money. If you compare it with the software sector and if you are not having any
I work in a core sector. Okay, the money is quite good. I'm not saying the money is bad. The money is quite good.
Growth is not
individual. We are not talking about we are generalizing. We are generalizing.
Money. That is not a problem. That is
okay. Akash, can you tell me the percentage of people from your class who got the core sector job and are earning
core job?
Yeah.
This is that's what
I
can also say some students. I can also say
I think that rather
students who are not earning in the
you are
in the IT sector also.
Every intelligent person will get a job.
The point here is that we are debating the topic.
We are generalizing. Akash ji, we are generalizing. We are trying to generalizing the topic, not an individual. Individual नहीं बात कर रहे हैं.
अच्छा है, वो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं जनरल पूरे इंडिया में.
ओवरऑल हम जनरल की बात कर रहे हैं.
अगर मैं पूरा जनरल में बोल रहा हूँ, IT सेक्टर में जब मास रिक्रूटिंग होता है कितना मिलता है? 3.5 लाख 3 लाख ऐसा मिलता है ना. R&D सेक्टर में जाओ बिल्कुल ज्यादा मिलेगा.
अगर देखिए अगर जनरलाइज देखिए आकाश जी अगर जनरलाइज देखिए आकाश जी देखिए अगर जनरलाइज अगर होता ना तो ये टॉपिक हम लोग डिस्कस नहीं कर रहे थे. वैनिशिंग नहीं होता. सब तो अच्छा चल रहा है ना कोर में. वैनिशिंग क्यों हुआ? उसका कुछ हो रहा है ना, इसीलिए तो टॉपिक डिस्कशन हो रहा है. अगर हर चीज अच्छा है तो कैसे हो रहा है फिर?
हमें इसका सॉल्यूशन निकालना है.
सॉल्यूशन निकालना है. पर्सनल नहीं लेना है. और मैं देखिए एक पॉइंट में देना चाहूंगा. इसमें जो आप बोले अवेयरनेस की बात बोले. देखिए पुनीत जी एक सेकंड. आप जैसे अवेयरनेस की बात बोले पुनीत जी जैसे अवेयरनेस की बात बोले तो कॉलेजेस होते हैं ना उनको भी सौरभ जी एक सेकंड. जैसे पुनीत जी बोले अवेयरनेस के बारे में बोले कि हम लोग को ऐसे शो नहीं करना है कि हर बार की आईटी और सीएससी हर कोई दे रहा है, कोर कुछ नहीं दे रहा है. तो ये चीज का सबसे मेन चीज है कॉलेजेस. कॉलेजेस को भी ये चीज करना चाहिए कि वो भी प्रमोट करे कि ऐसा बात नहीं कि ITCS है, कोर में भी ऐसा चीज है, और थोड़ा कॉलेजेस को भी आगे बढ़ना चाहिए इन चीजों को लेकर कि थोड़ा प्रमोट करे, कुछ कंपनीज को अप्रोच करे और ज्यादा कंपनीज को अप्रोच करे।
I think that इसमें हम एक चीज कर सकते हैं कि ट्रेनिंग जो हम कराते हैं, जो कॉलेजेस कराते हैं, मतलब इंटर्नशिप हो गया, ये हो गया, वो ज्यादा
Internship वगैरह।
अपॉर्चुनिटीज प्रोवाइड करते हैं उनके थ्रू। दिस माइट बी अ सॉल्यूशन की कोर, मतलब फॉर अट्रैक्टिंग कोर इंजीनियरिंग
Can we
स्टूडेंट्स,
conclude
राइट?
now?
हाँ,
Anyone of
Yes,
you can
so
conclude?
I want to take
Yes,
the
sir.
opportunity to conclude this discussion. We have gone through a lot of good points, like Amar and Puneet told about the mentality of the students regarding the software jobs as well as the core jobs. You can see they said that the software is more important to know, and interdisciplinary subjects are more important to know rather than completely focusing on a particular core area of engineering. Shraddha and Siddharth told about the importance of focusing on a particular core area, core engineering, instead of going into interdisciplinary like data science and all, which is quite valid. And Puneet's and Amar's points are also quite valid. Saurabh told about the demand ratio of the core as well as the digital sector. He told that the demand for the core students has decreased in the last few years because of this, because of the less opportunities. So that is also, we can go into that point, is that we can, the solution to this discussion is that the colleges or the ones who are proprietors of this engineering branches should increase the opportunities by making more of the core companies to come into the campus placements, provide internships to the students of the core branches, so that they have a confidence. The students have gained confidence, have a confidence in themselves, that they know that yes, I will get a, whenever I pass out from this college, I have the necessary skills to get a core job. In wherever I go, I will get the core job. So that in confidence, installation of confidence is important by the colleges. They should be the forerunners of this, and also from the seniors should strive to get the core jobs, so that by seeing them, the juniors also get confidence to get to try for core jobs. That is the most important solution. That is a solution that we can come to core engineering branches. And as Puneet and Amar said, yes, interdiscipline is also a function. Nowadays, AI comes, smart grid and all came. So AI is a very important part of this system. So we should also learn about this interdisciplinary function of these branches. Also, we have to get an idea, some kind of idea about this interdisciplinary branches, so that we increase our opportunities in the future in the outside world. That is my conclusion. Thank you.
Okay, so let me give you the feedback now. See, number one, who will be out and who will be in, that I will tell you first. So Siddharth and Saurabh may be out. Siddharth and Saurabh may be out of this because of the less participation by you. And Shraddha is on the border. Shraddha may be this side or that side. Whereas Akash, Puneet and Amar may go in because they have spoken and they have participated. Siddharth, मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला था, you can speak in Hindi or English whatever, but participate करो. Participate करना सबसे important है, because participate नहीं करोगे तो वो आपको निकाल देगा.
सर एक दूसरे का क्रॉस करके बोल सकते हैं.
बिल्कुल बोल सकते हैं भाई, ये वॉर होती है. ग्रुप डिस्कशन इज लाइक अ वॉर. यू हैव टू यस बोलना है, और हिंदी इंग्लिश किसी में बोलो. तुम्हारा इंग्लिश की वजह से ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन हो जा रहा है, वो ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन मत करने दो. एंटर करो उसमें एंड फील द सब्जेक्ट, व्हाटएवर सब्जेक्ट इज गिवन फॉर यू फॉर डिस्कशन, फील दैट सब्जेक्ट. ये सब्जेक्ट तो आपका अपना है. अगर तुम हॉस्टल में डिस्कस करोगे इसको, तो यू गाइज विल नॉट लेट एनीबॉडी स्पीक. यू विल गिव वेरी गुड पॉइंट्स, बट यहाँ पे दोस पॉइंट्स आर नॉट पॉपिंग अप. Now, as far as the marks giving is concerned, Puneet ko I'll give 6 marks in the introduction. Body part में 6.7 marks I'll give you in the body part. Puneet, you need to hit 7 marks. Siddharth ko I'll give 5.5 Siddharth for the introduction and body part, which is less. You have to be more than 6 to stand a chance. Saurabh ko I'll give 5.5. Again, Saurabh, it is less and you have to participate, you have to speak. Amar को I'll give 7 marks, which is okay. I mean, अमर, आपको एक्सेप्ट नहीं बोलना है, किसी को ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट बहुत ज्यादा नहीं करना है, ये पहले मैंने आपको बताया था. और आपको और कोऑर्डिनेटर का रोल प्ले नहीं करना है, आपको किसी को डिसिप्लिन नहीं करना है वहां पे. अगर डिसिप्लिन करना भी चाहते हैं, देन यू स्पीक लाइक यू गिव योर पॉइंट एंड देन अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन डिसिप्लिन, बट नॉट अदरवाइज. And then Shraddha, you have spoken well, but you need to participate more. I think your connectivity was not good. So, but you need to speak more and you need to participate more in the body. Otherwise, you will clear, not a problem. Akash ko I'll give 6 point, Shraddha ko I'll give 7. and Akash will give 6.5 in the introduction and 6.8 in the body part, and approx 7 marks in the conclusion. That is how I'll give you, Akash. So now, Puneet talked about that jobs are more in this thing and there's a positivity out of it. This topic को positivity के लिए नहीं show किया था. You cannot take that there's a positivity out of it, actually, Puneet, because topic cause of concern. So you cannot say, okay, it's a good thing. No, you cannot say that. It's a cause of concern. Yes, it is a cause of. You need to agree or disagree. Either you say no, it's not a cause of concern. But actually, this topic में you cannot say it is not a cause of concern. अगर सारे computer engineering ही करेंगे, मेरे को ये बताओ इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल कौन बनाएगा, ऑयल सेक्टर कौन चलाएगा, रेलवे कौन चलाएगा, कंस्ट्रक्शन कौन करेगा, केमिकल इंडस्ट्री कौन चलाएगा, कॉज ऑफ कंसर्न तो है. तो आप ये नहीं ले सकते थे, आप साइड पॉजिटिव नहीं ले सकते थे पुनीत. तो इंट्रोडक्शन में आपने गलत साइड ले लिया था और आपने इसको क्लासिफाई भी नहीं किया. इंट्रोडक्शन इज ऑल अबाउट क्लासिफिकेशन. आई विल टेल यू दैट. सिद्धार्थ ने सेड आई डोंट एग्री दैट इज अ कॉज ऑफ कंसर्न. तो सिद्धार्थ आपने भी गलत साइड ले लिया था. आपने बोला नहीं नहीं जॉब्स अच्छी हैं उसमें और इस कॉज ऑफ कंसर्न नहीं है, तो आपने भी ये चीज बोल दिया था. सौरभ ने बोला प्राइवेट में ज्यादा स्कोप है और इसलिए ये सारी चीजें चलती हैं, तो सौरभ ने उस डायरेक्शन में बात किया. अमर ने क्लासिफाई करने का ट्राई किया लेकिन क्लासिफिकेशन मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगा. अमर ने बोला ओके कॉजेज क्या है, रेमेडीज है, सजेशन क्या है, उस तरीके से हम बात करते हैं. क्लासिफाई करने की ट्राई किया अमर ने, लेकिन he could not do very good classification. Shraddha also tried to give classification that what are the reasons, let's discuss the causes and let's discuss the solution. She kept on giving the classification. So that's the reason Amar and Shraddha are getting 7 marks also, because they try to classify, they try to make some structure of the discussion. Akash at the end said, okay, there are a lot of jobs in software. That is the reason for this. He mentioned Industry 4.0 also. So he mentioned many things into that. But let me tell you that some very good content has not come from your side. Very good points have not come from your side. Good points I was expecting from you guys. This topic is a very, very relevant topic. So if I'm to give you what can be the best introduction is, okay, friends, the topic given for the discussion today is in the core engineering branches, something like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, chemical engineering are vanishing from many of the colleges, and that is a cause of concern. Friends, I agree with the statement. It is true. We have observed it and examples are there. So there are so many colleges, especially private engineering colleges, where the number of the students of these branches is very less, and to maintain the department and faculty expenditure is very high, so they have closed those departments. Now it is a cause of concern. So in my opinion, friends, we should discuss this entire topic in a couple of categories. Number one, what are the causes for this basically phenomenon? We'll discuss about the causes. Then we will discuss about the repercussions. What can be the repercussion? What are the repercussions of this? And then we will discuss about the solution. So now I open the house for discussion. Let's discuss on these lines. अब causes क्या हैं? So अब causes क्या हैं? Jobs. There are good jobs in this field because India IT hub रहा है और सर्विस सेक्टर में इंडिया का अच्छा नाम है. इन द इकोनॉमी देयर इज अ प्राइमरी सेक्टर, सेकेंडरी सेक्टर, tertiary sector, manufacturing sector में we don't have many things, primary sector agriculture में we don't have many, growth is not there, but service sector especially IT में we have name, and there is a reason multinational companies outsource a lot of business, and service sector में jobs are there, so obviously students will go for jobs. Number two, placements में salary offered is also good. Number three, opportunities to go abroad is also there. So these are some of the reasons why students are thinking that okay, we go for this. And another reason is that in core sector jobs are less. Jobs less, students get less job and with less salary. तो ये तो तुम लोगों को पता है ना कि सब नौकरियां वहां ज्यादा है, सैलरी वहां ज्यादा है, नौकरियां यहाँ कम है, सैलरी यहाँ कम है, बात खत्म. Causes, these are the causes. That is what. And abroad के साथ link जो बैठता है direct वो foreign countries के साथ बैठता है. So there are so many youngsters who like to go abroad and lead life there and something like that. They also see computer science branches and all one of the opportunity for them to go abroad. These are the causes. Now what are the repercussions? The biggest negative repercussion of this is for Indian economy. If we want to become Atmanirbhar, this is the term you have to use. If we want to become self-reliant, and if we want to generate the economy, India wants to become manufacturing hub, then all the sectors should equally develop. It is not that only one sector develops. You cannot then, develop the economy. So if economy is a vehicle with different tires of different industries or sectors, then every tire should be inflated. Not that all three tires are not working, one tire is running, you cannot run the vehicle. So similar to that, Indian economy cannot grow. So that is another reason. Second is, it is dangerous for so many MSMEs, small industries, which will not get people. Like think of construction industry. If there's a construction industry, you will not get the civil engineers. How construction industry will grow? So it will start killing those small MSMEs, small scale industries. It will start killing that, because if you will not get technocrats who will run these industries. So एक तो इंडियन इकोनॉमी के लिए अच्छा नहीं है, हम आत्मनिर्भर नहीं बन सकते. नंबर 2, छोटी छोटी सेक्टर एंड छोटी इंडस्ट्रीज मर जाएंगी. नंबर 3, if recession comes, because Indian IT sector is closely linked with the foreign countries. If recession comes, which is knocking the door as of now also, और अगर रिसेशन आ गया तो लाखों में लोग अनएम्प्लॉयड हो जाएंगे. जो आप देख भी रहे हो ट्विटर वगैरह में क्या हो रहा है. एक ही गो में इतने लोगों को कभी भी आप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर से नहीं निकाल सकते. मशीनें कौन चलाएगा? नहीं चलेंगे. लेकिन ट्विटर ने बोला चलो निकलो सारे, 50% बाहर, सारे बाहर. ट्विटर फिर भी चल रहा है. दैट मीन्स 50% एम्प्लॉय निकालने के बाद भी अगर ट्विटर चल रहा है, तो ये इस सेक्टर का पेक्यूलियरिटी है एक्चुअली. दैट मींस यू आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, सो यू कैन नॉट बी श्योर, यू मे नॉट एंजॉय द स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है फिर उसमें, वो अनस्टेबल है. आपको एज एम्प्लॉय के लिए भी अनस्टेबल है. इट्स अ गैम्बल एक्चुअली. गैम्बल है तो, और ये एक बबल हो सकता है जो कभी भी बर्स्ट कर सकता है. तो एज एम्प्लॉय के लिए ठीक नहीं है, एज इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए ठीक नहीं है, एज ये ट्रेंड जो है इकोनॉमी के लिए भी ठीक नहीं. इंडस्ट्री के लिए कौन सी इंडस्ट्रीज? जो एमएसएमईज वगैरह छोटी इंडस्ट्री मर जाएंगी. ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर कैसे चलेगा? इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल कैसे चलाओगे तुम? कंप्यूटर साइंस तो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल नहीं चला सकते ना, तो कैसे चलाओगे?
डीजल चाहिए यार.
हाँ, रिलायंस
उसके लिए
इतना बड़ा है, वो कैसे चलाओगे आप सारा ऑयल सेक्टर कैसे चलाओगे? आप कंस्ट्रक्शन कैसे चलाओगे? इंडिया ने इतना अभी डेवलप होना है, कैसे चलाओगे? सोल्यूशन क्या है? सोल्यूशन है कि सबसे पहले तो आपको बाकी इंडस्ट्रीज को ल्यूक्रेटिव बनाना पड़ेगा, उसमें डिमांड क्रिएट करनी पड़ेगी. एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट से इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी कोर्सेज इंट्रोड्यूस करने पड़ेंगे. एक सिविल इंजीनियर को भी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का नॉलेज होना चाहिए, सो दैट ही कैन आल्सो गेट द सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ जॉब्स. वो चीजें होनी चाहिए. इंडस्ट्रीज में अपॉर्चुनिटीज आनी चाहिए. हमारे इन सेक्टर्स को अब्रॉड की कंपनीज के साथ क्लोजली लिंक करना पड़ेगा. एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूट्स के अंदर प्रोफेसर्स को प्रोजेक्ट्स लेने पड़ेंगे इंडस्ट्रीज के, बच्चों को उस डायरेक्शन में ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा. ये कॉन्फिडेंस दिलवाना पड़ेगा कि जॉब्स हैं. एक्चुअली जॉब्स इन इंडस्ट्रीज में हैं, लेकिन वो राइटली स्किल्ड नहीं होता, तो बच्चों की स्किल उस डायरेक्शन में डेवलप करनी पड़ेगी. गवर्नमेंट को पॉलिसीज थोड़ी सी बनानी पड़ेंगी. ऐसे कॉलेजेस, ऐसे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस जो डीम्ड इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस गवर्नमेंट ने बना दिए हैं, जो चाहें तो 10,000 बच्चा कंप्यूटर में रख सकते हैं और चाहें तो मैकेनिकल को बंद कर सकते हैं. ये सबसे बड़ा रिप्रिकॉशन है कि पैसे कमाने के लिए आप 10,000 बच्चा, ऐसे बहुत से प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं जहां पे 10,000 कंप्यूटर साइंटिस्ट है, मैकेनिकल, इलेक्ट्रिकल, सिविल बंद. उन्होंने तो पैसे कमाने हैं. तो मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम कहाँ है? गवर्नमेंट का मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम कहाँ है? क्योंकि पहले क्या होता था, आपको एडमिशन अकॉर्डिंगली मिलती थी. ठीक है, अगर किसी ने कंप्यूटर लेना ले लो, लेकिन उसके बाद एडमिशन नहीं है, उसके बाद मैकेनिकल में एडमिशन है. ऐसे कंट्रोल करना पड़ता था आपको. इट इज लाइक दिस कि अगर आप प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस को अलाउ कर दो कि एमबीबीएस के बाद आपने स्पेशलाइजेशन जो रखना चाहे वो रख लो, तो कई ऐसे ब्रांचेस हैं जिनमें वो स्पेशलाइजेशन बंद कर देगा, क्योंकि उसकी डिमांड नहीं है. वो सारी रेडियोलॉजिस्ट बनाता चला जाएगा. तो गवर्नमेंट ने कंट्रोल सारे का सारा यूनिवर्सिटीज को दे दिया है, डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटीज. गवर्नमेंट को कंट्रोल रोकना पड़ेगा. गवर्नमेंट को कंट्रोल बेसिकली अपने हाथ में भी रखना पड़ेगा. डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी कल्चर नहीं आ सकता. ये कुछ साल पहले आना स्टार्ट हुआ. डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी मींस यू कैन डिसाइड व्हिच कोर्स यू वांट टू लॉन्च, यू कैन डिसाइड हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स यू वांट इन दैट कोर्स, यू कैन डिसाइड व्हाट इज द करिकुलम. एंड व्हेन यू डू दैट, दिस इज द ट्रेंड, दिस इज द थिंग व्हिच इज ऑब्जर्व्ड, जो लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए इंडिया के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. तो बेसिकली उसमें आपको करना पड़ेगा, इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी करिकुलम इंट्रोड्यूस करना पड़ेगा, इंडस्ट्रीज को कॉम्पिटिटिव होकर उनको जॉब्स क्रिएट करवाना पड़ेगा, एंड लोगों को अवेयरनेस भी देनी पड़ेगी बच्चों में कि ये स्टेबल नहीं हो सकता है, ये स्टेबल नहीं है. सो दिस इज हाउ दिस थिंग इज टू बी डन. और अब मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि जो बच्चा आज की डेट में सिविल इंजीनियरिंग या मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा है ना, ही इज गोइंग टू एंजॉय वेरी गुड करियर. बिकॉज स्टेट्स में क्या होता है, जितनी सीटें निकलती हैं असिस्टेंट इंजीनियर की, उससे कम सिविल इंजीनियर होते हैं. You just think it is like you go, you'll pass out as civil engineer, you are assistant engineer, you enjoy the course. अब वो चीज आना स्टार्ट हो गया है. Many jobs are coming where people applying are less. I mean, they are clearing is less, seats are more. क्योंकि सिविल इंजीनियर तो चाहिए, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर तो चाहिए, अगर आपको कंस्ट्रक्शन करना है तो चाहिए, लेकिन है नहीं, सप्लाई नहीं है, डिमांड है, तो क्या होगा, आपकी वैल्यू बढ़ जाएगी. सो इसलिए जो बच्चे अभी जाएंगे उनको ये चीज होगा. सो इन 3 हेड्स में इसको डिस्कस करो. सो ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड.
सर आपने बोला कि देयर इज अ पॉइंट यू गिव दैट रिसेशन में वो सॉफ्टवेयर का बंदों का अनएम्प्लॉयड हो रहा है, बट दैट वी कैन सी इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्रीज आल्सो. अगर Like in my
मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में रिसेशन उतना नहीं आता जितना मैंने एग्जांपल दी ना ट्विटर का, ऐसा कोई मैन्युफैक्चरिंग मेरे को बता दो जिसमें 50% स्ट्रेंथ को बाहर निकाल देते हो आप, ऐसा नहीं होता, राइट। सो रिसेशन जो है वो टिपिकली वो सॉफ्टवेयर सेक्टर में होता है, और हमारा जो सॉफ्टवेयर सेक्टर का रिसेशन है ना वो क्लोजली लिंक्ड है वर्ल्ड के साथ। जैसे एग्रीकल्चर में कभी नहीं होता रिसेशन, एग्रीकल्चर में होता ही नहीं है, वैसे ही मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में कम होता है, सबसे ज्यादा आईटी में होता है, ये है, राइट। डन। चलो नाउ आई एंडेड अप द सेशन हियर। अब मेक इट अ पॉइंट दैट वीकली एक जीडी करो, अदरवाइज तुम
Yes,
सब लेवल ऐसा हो जाएगा, तुम सब भूल गए सब कुछ। अमर अमर अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहा था अमर, अभी आज उसकी परफॉर्मेंस मेरे को बहुत अच्छी नहीं लगी अमर। अभी वो प्रैक्टिस करो या रेगुलरली, मैडम तो आपको डालते हैं मैसेज, प्रैक्टिस करो वीकली, मेक श्योर 1 GD पर वीक। आई एम अवेलेबल, यू शुड बी अवेलेबल, राइट।